like me, he's gluten free. But he's wearing fur. We should talk to him about it.
You there, Humphrey?
Come on, boy, let's go put that stuff away. So, Murphy, what should we do first?
Okay, do you have a mic?
Chris?
I see you saying yes that you're here in the chat group chat. It's not hooked up. Oh, well, you might want to do that.
Of course. Okay.
That way people can hear you while we're drawing or whatever you can. Or, well, whenever, you know. And all you have to do is possibly go up to settings and speakers, microphone, and change it.
His hair's too full. His eyes are too blue. Well, he's too mean, okay? And you're a little too much in love.
And whatever you need to help try and set it up, just let me know. Other than that, of course.
You know, it's the same thing at the garage. He goes out of his way to call me slow and lazy, but he never calls to see how I'm doing. He doesn't mean anything by it. Mr. B talks to everyone that way. I saw him call a Girl Scout a cookie-peddling socialist.
No, I cannot hear you. You might have to go, since you've got it hooked up now, you might have to go into settings up there and change your microphone, making sure it's on whatever it's supposed to be.
Mike, the king of things.
Oh, hell no.
And since Fred's out of town, I have to run the mediation.
Oh, hell no. It doesn't sound like you're the right man for our case.
Maybe, you know, because what you're describing just doesn't sound like the Mike Baxter that I know. Hey, guys, leave Kyle alone. He's trying to make a name for himself. You already have your name, so what are you?
It worked before. Yeah, that's always the way. Maybe what you need to do is leave and then go into it again, come back in. This will stay open for like 5 minutes. So if you can come back in and like within 5 minutes hit your link to open the Google Hangouts, it might reset it with it already hooked in. So I will wait, of course.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yep, can hear you now. That did it.
Okay.
Okay, so what else do you need to know about setting up Hangouts? Have you, what is it? Have you got this over on the side here, this control room thing?
Yeah, I have that.
Okay, then you're all right. Because if you hit that, oh, I can't, can I? Well, if you hit it, there's stuff on the side here that you can adjust people's volumes, mute them, and all that. If you're in a live thing. And then, of course, you can always go down here and hit the...
A couple of guys were supposed to help me, and they were going to draw.
Yeah. The one other thing, I know you're not on Twitter. I would suggest getting a Twitter account. And don't get into all the stupidness of it, of course. I don't. I've got a Twitter account. I just use it to I created a list for people that I want to come on. That way I can have one spot where I can send them all a link, and whoever comes on comes on. That's one thing I'd suggest anyways. I know a lot of people don't want to get on Twitter because of the stupidness of it. Well, you can avoid the stupidness. Easy
Chester sent
enough.
me the link on Facebook when I went on his channel.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that sometimes. Well, it probably works easy, but a lot of people use Twitter to do it. Like, I'm sure my.
Do you hear an echo?
No, I do not. See
Oh,
on my Twitter
I
here?
hear you twice.
Okay. It might be because you got sometimes without headphones, when you're talking with somebody else and this sort of thing. See, when I do live stuff now, where is it? There's this links for YouTube thing here. Like, go up to the top. I got this. I've got 30 people that I just put a thing in there and it sends them all the links. And if they want to come in, they can come in. That's the only reason I suggested it. It makes it easier instead of, doing that link 500 times or whatever. Well, 500 times is a slight exaggeration, but.
I can hear you better now.
Uh-huh. And now that's one thing I'd suggest, but it's up to you. You don't have to, if you want to copy and paste the link, a few times, I was doing that for quite a while myself. And then, I figured out how to do it easy with Twitter. You know how to share screen, right? Just
Yeah,
button
I did
there.
all of it before with just one person, but I wanted to invite a couple of people to the room to draw at the same time like you guys do.
Yeah. That sounds good. When are you going? Are you going on right now, or?
Yeah, I'm testing it right now.
Okay, you're just testing it right now. Cool. I guess have you done live stuff before, or?
Yeah, I did a few live, just me and a couple of people were watching.
Uh-huh. Well, that's not bad. Everybody starts out slow. I know I did. So I forget when I realized I could do live streams. And it's like, yeah, live streams, yay! Starts out slow. I know I did. So, well, I forget when I realized I hear myself.
That wasn't my phone. That was from my phone. I just turned it off.
Yeah, but anyway, I can help you figure this out. I'm not sure what you need help with or not.
Well, two guys said that they were going to come and help me, and to see if I can control things, and then they can draw at the same time. But I guess they're busy. ERTs is busy with family stuff.
Yeah. At about, I've got a live stream I'm doing at about 10. But, if I'm around and you send me that link through Facebook anytime you're going live, if I'm available, I have no problems jumping in,
Okay, thanks.
And that's like, drawing whatever or just chatting or whatever. At least there's somebody there with you because that gets monotonous when nobody's there to talk to and there's little action in the chat. Yeah, I've got a talking with video live stream. A guy that's a Christian that did superheroes in the tribulation. If you know what that is, gonna be top. His is on Kickstarter though. I know him from Facebook, so. So, are you just waiting for other people, or what are we doing?
Yeah, I want to invite Nighthawk Warrior, but he doesn't know how to use Google Hangouts either.
Well, all he has to do is hit the link. As long as he
Yeah.
has it.
I sent him the link, but he said it didn't work.
Did you? Where did you send it to him?
To his
Facebook.
Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, Facebook has a tendency not always to work when you send it to people there. Twitter, I think it's like a 100% success rate, or over 90, anyways. Do you have his email address? You could.
I don't think I have it yet.
Well, maybe you could find a way to get it from him and send it directly to his email, and he just goes into his email and clicks it there.
Yeah. Good Dog Press said he might stop by, but I guess he's not online or something.
Let's see. Not sure. That's a. Let's see. Copy that. Control. Copy link. Go to Twitter. Try and just get Good Dog himself. I don't think you want me sending out a whole bunch of. Okay. Well. Don't think that worked like I wanted it to. Okay, I know what. Copy that link and put it in here. Put it in the chat, and I'll send it to Good Dog on Twitter. More likely, you might get a response easier. That's another thing. Because let's see. Like that, or in Facebook. Cancel. Copy link address.
Also, John Dillard said he might drop by too. I put a comment on the videos, but I don't know if they saw it. I couldn't find them on Facebook.
Okay, so I just sent him the link. I'll send it to John too for you. There you go. Hopefully that'll get a couple people in here. Any idea what were you planning on drawing? Anything in particular, or
I wanted the other guys to draw, and then I was, going to see if I could figure out how to use Hangouts, and then probably draw later, maybe.
uh, well, as you can see, it's fairly easy to figure out, you know. And then there's just, there's a white box, click on whomever you want to sort of present to people, and then there's that little arrow there. It doesn't give me much stuff, but it would give you a few more options, as you are the one that created the Hangouts. Oh. Oh.
What
I
art
didn't
have you?
realize we were live.
Oh,
I didn't realize you went live.
yeah. What art have you been drawing?
Let's see. Yeah. Oh, gee, I did that night of Drawn and Quartered Pro Edition when drawing, just drawing along.
Cool.
It's nowhere near complete. I'm not even sure whether I will complete it, but. And then with doing a live stream every day at noon, I usually it's a live draw, but I did not get anything done on Friday because I know I was supposed to do Voltron and Namor. Trying to catch up because I do a specific thing every day usually, but I did not get it done because I was talking with Mutt Man from Hero, trying to, push them up a little, give people a little bit stuff. Although it was their last day, but to let people know what was going on with their stuff. So, when they go do their book again, when they relaunch their Indiegogo in April, that they'll be able to get it.
Did you draw any Star Wars characters lately?
I drew Boba Fett a while ago, and when they were doing it on what's the name of it? Well, and I did us one for Admiral Akbar when what's the name did it that next night. Although it's not super good at all, it was just a basic sketch. And there was a while back that me, Manny, Tank, and John Dillard had a draw off of Slave Leia on my channel. But what else? I draw, like I said, I draw a bunch of different stuff. I drew, what did I draw lately? Trying to find, make sure I get the right. Although I did do Aquaman a while ago. Show that off. Didn't color it all in, but there is my Aquaman. I did it the night I went to see Aquaman. Came home and drew Aquaman.
Looks good. I sent Nighthawk the link, but I don't know if he knows how to get in.
All he has to do is click it. As long as he has Google Hangouts, he should be all right.
I told him to click it.
Yeah. Did more of a tropical type Santa for, when he gets over Hawaii or some of those hotter countries, I say he takes off that big coat, because, he'd be sweating otherwise, sweating up a storm. So, shorts and a t-shirt. And the other day I did Beast Boy. And I did Goblin Slayer. And that's it for this one. Well, I started working on my Namor, but I did not get far. Have you been drawing anything lately? What have you been drawing lately?
I was working on a Viking character I want to make into a comic strip with
Oh.
a dragon and a wizard.
Cool. Sounds interesting. For sure.
Can I accept a Nighthawk in, or he has to do it?
Yeah, he has to do it. You sent it. You sent the link to his thing, right?
Yeah, I sent it to his email. And he said he got it, but I don't know. He's not in yet.
Okay. I don't know what to say about that. As long as he's got Google Hangouts, there's a couple steps to it when you're not creating it. It's like you gotta accept a couple times or whatever, but it's pretty self-explanatory.
Mhm.
I wouldn't think he needs to say anything. So when do you plan on doing something with this comic script or whatever? Ugh, if I could get my words to work.
Yeah, I wanted to start working on it and just see how it goes and see if I can like maybe work on it once a week or something like that.
Cool. Sounds good.
Did a good dog press get the link?
As far as I know, he hasn't said anything. You know, it's
He's in the
there.
room. He's in the room now.
Tell him I sent him the link on Twitter. I sent you the link on Twitter to get in here, Manny. Right in your thing. Directly to you with nobody else. I was going to tell you to tell him, but just me speaking, I can tell him. So I don't have the chat up, so that's why I don't know what's going on there. Or did you send it? You got his Facebook too, right? Could have sent
I
it to
looked
him
for it,
there.
but I don't know what name he's under.
Oh, if it's not working, just let somebody know, Manny. That's if you're trying to come in. Or if you're going to come in. Is there anything happening in the chat about it, or how many people we got watching?
It says,
Should actually say in here for you, down near the bottom of
oh
the
yeah,
Google
it
Hangout.
says 8 viewers.
8 viewers? Oh, that's good.
I see Nighthawk in the Google Hangouts chat, but he still can't get in.
He's just in the chat.
Yeah.
Not Google.
I mean
Google chat.
Yeah, but I don't know why he can't get in the room.
Yeah, well, he's got to go. He went to his email and he clicked it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's talking to me on the email chat.
Let's see. I'm not sure. Hopefully, channel. Okay, yeah, I am subscribed. So, let's see.
Hey, I think I'm here.
Because
Hey,
yeah, yes,
I see you.
Nighthawk is here.
I'm here.
Cool.
Yay!
Yay, this is sweet.
Draw a Star Wars mashup.
A mashup of Star Wars. Okay. Let's see what I can do. All right. This is what I did earlier on my stream today. Tonight. Part 2.
Good dog. You
Yeah.
can be on. I sent you the link on Twitter.
This is cool. Never done this before. All right, let me.
Oh, I forgot to pause this.
Right.
Or mute it. I sent you the link on Twitter.
Oh, wow.
No.
So,
Oh.
how are you?
Okay.
Right now,
Let's see. He's saying I sent the link to the show, not the thing. Let's see, where is it? Show. You know where you get the invite up near the top? Humphrey?
Yeah. What's his
He's saying he can't get it. I sent him just the link to the show. Go up there, copy and paste the link that it shows you when you go up to the top to invite people, and
Yeah.
put that in the chat. Not the one for the show.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Put the one for the Hangouts in the thing here.
Okay. Right now, I'm doing a mashup between Deadpool and Star Wars. So
Cool.
I'm doing BB-8 with like the Deadpool logo. So, what character are you guys working on?
I'm not drawing yet because I'm still trying to figure out how Hangouts works.
Oh, I think since we did this, I think I know how to make this work now. So that's
Cool. Maybe we can do more streams once a week like this.
maybe that'll be cool. So, Cross Comics, what you drawing?
Nothing in particular. I just started drawing. It's a woman.
Nice.
Okay, I just sent Manny the link. Oh.
We gotta tell Gary about this, guys. This is gonna be awesome. Ugh. Oh, who's asking? Can you get in the? Oh, Humphrey. Yeah, I'm already here. I guess I got a delayed message. Or something. I don't. That was weird.
Yeah, Gary is right that sometimes when you use Google Hangouts, the video is not as good.
Yeah. I can actually hear your voice. That's cool. So, you showed me the drawings, the concepts you came up with for our friend. Oh, hi, Good Dog Press.
Aloha.
How are you?
Oh,
Oh,
I am Nighthawk Warrior.
yes.
I
I'm
am.
like, who am I talking to? Doesn't sound like Rick. How you doing, Nighthawk?
I'm good.
Awesome.
I did this. Let's see, where did I put it? Here we go. I did this on my stream earlier today. I finished it. I did Starfire and I did some of the Teen Titans. And I even did
Cool.
Humphrey, you got a white box in.
how do I do that?
You go into the Google Hangout and you click on his name. That way
Yeah.
people can talk and we can still see his work.
Oh, that's cool.
I clicked on it, but I don't see anything.
Well, there just should be a white
Oh,
box
there,
around,
yeah, I see it now.
Let's see.
and that way it presents to the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can see it. Sweet.
Yep. Cool.
Yep. And then right now, I'm currently working on a BB-8's Deadpool like mashup from Star Wars and Marvel. Ugh. Is it showing up yet? Let's see.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just making sure because my tablet was lagging a little bit behind when I was like trying to see if it'll work. So, because I'm watching it from my tablet right now, as well as being in the chat here. So. So, what Star Wars movie is your favorite, Humphrey Bear?
My first favorite was A New Hope, and then Empire Strikes Back.
Nice.
Empire.
Yes.
The only Star Wars movie.
Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi is only good for the first 45 minutes. And then the very last 5 minutes.
Mm.
Other than that, you can take away those damn Ewoks. Kick them in the little furry thingies.
What, you don't like the mini Chewbacca's?
No, I do not like them. It ruined the whole movie.
I like the Ewoks. I think they're adorable.
Obviously, he didn't like the Ewok cartoon TV show either.
Well, I was in college. How the hell would I have watched that?
Part?
I was going to college when that came out.
Mm.
What, you don't still watch cartoons?
Well, I was watching the cool cartoons when I was in college. I was watching Thundercats. Come on.
Oh, nice.
And then I would watch a He-Man whenever Man-E Faces would come on. Yeah, Thundercats was awesome. And what was that? Was it Star Blazers with the Yamato? That was Star Blazers, right?
I don't know.
You guys never watched that? That was anime back in the 86, 87. And they, of course, you had Robotech also, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's what I used to watch. Was not into the Ewoks. So what you all drawing?
Well, right now I am drawing a Deadpool mixed up with BB-8, so it's
Cool.
So
That's awesome.
I'm gonna see if I can add maybe katanas or something on them.
Why is my icon not showing up on screen?
Showing up to us, or me here.
No, in the chat, but not to the world.
Oh, does he still have him white boxed?
No.
Maybe.
Like in the chat where you see all the little icons on the bottom of the screen.
I see it in both on mine.
Oh, now I'm there. What the heck? Is it that much of a lag? Today? Wow.
I think there's a little lag.
That was a lot of lag. That was like minutes. Whoo. crazy.
Nighthawk
Well,
Grove.
sometimes it gets behind and you have to bring it all the way up to the end.
He's got katanas.
Well, I know what's happening. I got it now. Okay, I'm up to date now.
Nighthawk draw Jawas versus the Ewoks.
All
Is that
right.
Is that the theme for tonight? Jawas versus Ewoks?
No, you can draw whatever you want.
I'm gonna draw me a Canadian shield. No. Damn, why is my icon not changed? It's still the old icon though. That's weird.
I've been
In the chat, I'm the new icon, but it's weird that on the panel, I'm my old icon.
I like
I still got in the chat Hangouts or whatever not the Hangouts.
Canadian.
Google Canadian Vader.
Oh, you see, I mean, you see my skunk with the lights on it. That was my old icon. I got the new icon in the chat. The new skunk girl that I just did yesterday. Yeah,
It's still showing in the regular on Google. It's still showing for me, anyways. Your old icon.
I see the old one too.
wow.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm looking at it on the Chrome, and I'm actually seeing the new one. It's weird. Unless I'm the only one who can see the new one.
I think so. I see it on. I've got Chrome on too, so watching because I can only come on to in the panels on
I'm
Chrome.
gonna go look on Microsoft Edge and see. Okay, Microsoft Edge. I got my new icon up.
let's see.
That's weird. Very interesting.
Very.
Very interesting.
So does anyone think episode 9 is going to be any good?
I'm kind of hoping it will be good because it will actually. I'm hoping it'll finish the trilogy in a very proper way, unlike what happened in episode 8. So
Yeah.
I mean,
All we can do is hope, right?
Yep. I mean, I've heard that J.J. Abrams is supposed to be directing this new one. So
yeah, he is.
So hopefully it'll be a lot better.
Not Roundhead Ryan Johnson,
Yeah.
as somebody likes to call him.
Yeah. Can you guys hear the if we can, I had to mute the volume on my tablet so I don't have like playback. So.
I don't hear it.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're hearing no playback.
All right. Well,
As long as you can mute the sound on whatever device you're watching the chat portion in, you're usually all right.
All right. Now I'm doing Boba Fett. Like his helmet.
Well, they gotta start off from scratch, Humphrey Bear. They can't just pray for a new Star Wars.
Yeah.
You really gotta start off from scratch.
I heard someone say that they're gonna reboot the original, like completely recast, reboot, and I'm like, I don't think they're gonna do that.
Like they did with Star Trek. they show them when they started out young.
Yeah.
Prime Universe.
I don't know.
Star Wars Prime Universe. Unfortunately, they've had no time travel stuff like that to make that,
work out.
Work properly.
Yeah.
Is anyone going to get the Disney Plus service so they can see the Mandalorian?
Oh, that new TV show. I heard something about Boba Fett possibly being in that show. Or is it a show or is it a movie?
The TV show like they do on Netflix, but it's called Disney Plus.
Yeah, I heard about it. Well, now that I'm here, I guess I could show you guys my sketch cards. So I've been working on different sketch cards lately.
Cool.
Let's see here. I have them in like these like little packages like this, so they're like protected and whatnot. So like I did Gizmo with the Christmas.
Gizmo?
Yeah, from
Gizmo? Gizmo?
Gizmo. I did a Rambo Gizmo from Gremlins as well. I did Stripe, and then I did here's a new one that I did. I did Spawn, in the trench coat and hat, and then here's a normal looking one of Spawn, and then I did Brandon Lee's The Crow,
Cool.
and then I did a couple other ones that are like horror movie based, but those are my more recent sketch cards that I've done recently.
Did you try to make a practice comic book yet, Nighthawk?
Not yet. I've been working on multiple things lately, so I've been like trying to figure out what if I should make one, and I've already done like a couple pages to like several different ideas I have for different stories. I've been working on those, but I don't like how they're turning out, so I've been like just putting them off to the side to like reevaluate and look at them. But I was thinking I could do like a comic strip or something. So like I'll be doing like a page, and it'll be like 6 pages, like 6 panels, and I'll have a 6 panel story. So that's what I was probably gonna start off with.
Maybe after you draw, you can do a web comics and put it on YouTube.
Yeah, maybe. What about you, Humphrey? What's your plans?
Yeah, I want to try to get started with the Viking and see if I can make that into a comic strip.
Cool. Oh yeah, from our friend that we've been talking to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Humphrey got messaged like what was it? I think it was Thursday. From a person who wanted us to help them with a comic they're doing. They're independent. I guess they can't really draw very well, so they asked me and Humphrey if we could like do some art for them and some character designs. And possibly they'll be asking Gary Shipman to help and see what he can do. So,
Cool.
yeah. So that's, yeah. All right. So, right now I have BB-8 with Deadpool's logo and his swords. I like that. I like the way that looks. I don't know about you guys, but I like it.
Looks good.
Yeah, looks good. You drawing anything there, Manny?
I'm just catching up on some YouTube stuff right now. I'll draw. You guys know that. I'm not a YouTube star. You know that. I don't just come in here, put my icon up, and just talk story. I'm a worker, dude. You know that. I'm a worker bee.
Buzz.
Yes, sir. Maybe I'll do that Canadian bee or something. Insecto bee or something. Coming.
Canadian bug.
Let's see.
Is there anyone here like do video editing on the computer?
Yeah, I do a little bit.
Yeah, I bought Filmora, so I've been practicing on that.
No, heck, I just put up, well, a video today that I edited from one of my live streams back when I did my character, the Flame. I took out all the talking that everybody did and sped up where I was drawing.
Cool. So like a fast forward or like a oh what I forget what those are called, but I know what that is.
Time lapse.
Time lapse, yeah.
and I put in new audio of me going over his bio and all that, giving the
That's,
history.
I think Gary has done that before. He's done that to several of his videos recently. Oh, and here's my concept. You know that old like concept art from like the 70s for Star Wars when it first came out. How they had different designs compared to what the actual movies had. Well, I decided to do Boba Fett from concept art as a sketch
Cool.
card, and then I did a normal BB-8 from the movie, and then a concept art of BB-8 because I have a concept art BB-8. Then I did a Deadpool a while ago, and then I think I like this Wolverine the best because it looks more like Wolverine compared to this Old Man Logan Wolverine sketch card I did. And then I did Venom. Then I did Black Cat. And then I did like 6 different Spider Ham sketch cards. All different.
Cool.
So
I like how they do motion comics on YouTube, where they take a comic book page and then make it look almost like animation.
yeah, I've seen a couple of them on YouTube. I think they're pretty cool. I saw one. I was actually it was reading the story, like the people narrate it while you can just listen to the story and look at the pages while they move. And I'm like, that's cool. Did anyone see Into the Spider-Verse yet? I haven't seen it yet.
I did. It was cool. I liked it.
Cool.
You seen Aquaman yet?
Nope.
It's worth seeing.
Hmm.
So
I have seen the Bumblebee movie though. That
yeah,
was good.
yeah, it was all right.
Hmm.
To me, the best part was on Cybertron.
Yeah, with all the futuristic stuff.
When they're showing all the original characters
Yeah.
in their original looks and all that.
Yeah. Well, what I was reading about more about it. The actress who was like the main character, Charlie, in the movie, she
Yeah,
she's actually a singer, I guess, in real life. And they got one of her songs in the movie.
cool.
I didn't know that though. That was like when I first. Uh-oh. Nope, nope, nope.
Somebody's being wrong.
Sorry about that. I was having someone else call. Wasn't expecting that. Uh,
Very seldom. Well, I'd say very seldom do we expect calls, but probably
yeah.
more often.
Mm, and yeah. So, uh-oh. Am I still here?
Yeah, you're still here for now.
It's a different on my screen. That's why
I got a question for Humphrey Bear.
What?
Why Humphrey Bear?
Because I'm a Disney fan, and there was this channel called the Disney Bears,
Okay.
and so I picked that name, and then after they stopped that channel, I went on Gary's channel, and I kept the name, so everybody calls me Humphrey Bear now.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
I think it's a cool name.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure.
It's definitely original.
Damn.
Somebody's getting a lot of notifications.
Yeah, I hate this when it comes all to me. I'm like, I gotta stop these notification crap. Oh, sorry for swearing. So what kind of stream is this, Humphrey? Is this going to be PG-13, RX?
Yeah, PG-13.
PG-13. Okay, so the word I said is okay. I can't stand it when I go to those Marvel movies and they drop the F-bomb. It's like, oh, this is supposed to be PG-13. What the hell is with the F-bombs? Like, whatever's.
I think the only ones that they do that in is for movies is Deadpool.
No, they did it in X-Men. The First Class.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know Wolverine sort of gave him the finger, but
Mm-hmm. Well, that was in the first movie, but wasn't that the bar scene when Wolverine was in the bar and Professor X and Magneto came to go recruit him, and he told him to pretty much, F off. Yeah.
Yeah. He did, but he didn't actually say anything like that.
I forget. No, there had to have been one. There was one superhero movie that I know was PG-13. It was a Marvel one that they did drop the F-bomb. The hell one was it? Is this your inaugural live stream, Humphrey Bear?
Yeah, with other people. I did a couple.
Okay.
Just me and a couple of people were watching.
Cool.
So are you getting the hang of Hangouts?
Here, little by little, I'm learning how to use it.
Did you tweet this out?
No, I only have Facebook and Instagram.
Did you Facebook it out?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's
Hopefully your friend over there, Cross Comics, who didn't send me the link.
I did too.
Yeah, you sent me the link to watch the show, not to be on the show.
Yeah, well, he gave me the wrong link.
Oh, that's hilarious. Manny's got the link. No, I don't. So what? You're.
That's why I had to tell him which one to put in the chat here, or the group chat.
So you're going live tonight, Rick?
Yeah, probably in about 20 minutes. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna be talking with a guy who created a Christian comic creator. He's got a thing on Kickstarter for a comic book called Tribulation Force. It's superheroes during the tribulation.
Interesting. That's my Booster Gold Chester Busby impersonation. Hopefully you guys didn't see me last night on that horrible stream that I was on. Thank you.
What, the wrestling one?
Oh no, the wrestling was nice. The wrestling was awesome. It's the one that was after. It's like, oh my god, it's not for the faint at heart. Please don't go watch it. Yeah.
What was it?
Oh, I'm not saying it. No. I'm gonna say where I was at. I think me and Chester, we got trapped into that one. Like, oh my god. I think I'll be on there tonight again. There was Oh, that's all I can. Oh my goodness, it was different. It was totally different thing. I did not expect what I saw last night. There was nothing bad about it. That's the funny part. It's just the subject matter was just gross. You know,
Okay.
there was no bad things on it. I mean, there was no bad art. Actually, the art was pretty nice, but it was just gross. It was like, what the heck?
Like
You
Ren
know,
and Stimpy gross or some other
uh,
type of gross?
it's I don't want to say nothing. We got Nighthawk over here. We don't want to corrupt the youth. Like me and Chester, we were about the same thing. It's like, yeah, there's nothing that we're shocked about what you guys are showing us. It's just, why would somebody want to draw that? Just doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, he's gonna go live tonight.
Did any of you ever try to draw like pirates or the Haunted Mansion from Disneyland and Disney World?
Hmm. I can't remember myself drawing any pirates. Haunted Mansion kind of stuff, yeah, but not pirates. Maybe Rick has,
Congratulations.
because Rick has over 10,000 original characters. I bet he has one called the Canadian Pirate. Well, he's not denying it, people. Obviously, he does.
I'm trying to think whether I have a pirate type character.
Oh, you
He
did
has
not
a-
deny it.
Yeah, but I also didn't confirm it either. So
Oh, there's no deniability yet. Ah,
I
I
don't
was.
want to deny it, but I don't want to say I do in case I don't.
Uh, I'm gonna debut something. I'm gonna premiere something on Pope Fire tonight. That I was working with Pope Rogue on. We worked on it for like 2 days. I'm gonna premiere it tonight, and I got another one in the works that I was working on right now. But once I saw Humphrey was on air, I'm like, I gotta go support Humphrey. I'll go over there and check him out.
Thanks.
Give him some love. You know?
They
Let
said
me.
they were gonna make a new Haunted Mansion movie, but that was more than 5 years ago, I think.
And later, maybe Manny, you should give him your Facebook stuff since he doesn't have Twitter. Although I did suggest to Humphrey getting.
Everybody knows my Facebooker. It's Manny Correa. It's a big deal. Everybody knows my name.
I look for good dog press.
Well, Good Dog Press on Twitter, but on Facebook it's Manny Correa.
Okay.
Manny and Correia. There, I doxed myself.
With, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't know.
Well, no, I mean, how many people know me already at that? I mean,
Yeah.
last night's show, they was saying my name. I mean, how many drawn in quarters I've been on, they put my name out there. So it's not like, wow.
Yeah, but I mean on Facebook, what
Yeah,
you found
well,
under.
that's pretty easy to find me on Facebook. I even said, go find me on Facebook how many times. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So hopefully you tweeted this out already, Mr.
Yeah, I tweeted it and Facebooked it.
Cool. Facebook. That's your real name? Humphrey?
Well, I said if I ever became a real cartoonist, that's my cartoonist name.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I actually did see you in how many times? I said, do you want to friend this person? Cool. You know, when they say, these are people that you might be interested in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was trying to find me earlier, probably under Cross Comics. And he's like, I can't find you. And
Well, we don't know your name yet, Rick. What is your name?
Rick Piper. Although on Facebook, it goes a little bit longer than that. It's Richard Charles John Piper.
Does John Dillard have a different name on Facebook?
No,
it is.
he's John Dillard, but it might be with gaming GTS, John Dillard GTS.
Oh yeah, because I saw a few different John Dillards on there.
Let's see. Here we go. Got my camera back.
Okay, then I'm going to @Cross Comics so you can retweet this thing.
I'm back.
Ah!
At my favorite troll. At my other favorite troll.
You know, I had one time when I was doing I was trying to do a stream this past year. I had a bunch of trolls in my chat, just spamming my chat, and I've never had that happen before. So that was like my first time. And so what I ended up doing was I removed them from the stream and from the chat, and I never saw them ever again. Which was But here's the weird thing. It was weird because it was like, I guess they were subscribed to my channel. So I'm just like, that's kind of strange.
I'm going to tweet it out and I'm going to put my Jar Jar Binks on it. Where is Jar Jar?
I read somewhere that Lucas wanted Jar Jar to be Darth Jar Jar or to be Plagueis originally, in like the very first prequel movie, or maybe towards the end of the prequel series. But he just made him kind of goofy instead.
Yes, he's the Goofy of the Star Wars universe.
Of course not. It's false advertisement. They're going to come over here looking for somebody drawing Jar Jar Binks. It's like, hey, nobody's doing that damn painting. This guy is false advertising. Oh, look, it's Cross Comics. I'm drawing, giving Humphrey Bear an option for another avatar.
That's cool.
I don't remember. There's a quick Jar Jar. Me no like.
Okay, Humphrey Bear, what is your favorite weapon? It's a naughty bear.
Oh man, what just happened?
Is that one of your characters with the Canadian symbol?
Shield? Yeah. Yeah, the Canadian shield.
Oh, he's actually drawing the Canadian Shield tonight.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Ooh, that's awesome. Man, now I feel bad. I'm not drawing Skunk Girl. I'm doing my flagship character on Humphrey Bear's inaugural.
I drew a pathetic Wonder Woman.
Well,
I mean, that's probably a lot better than what I could probably do. So,
And now I'm doing a Canadian shield.
so your name is like Richard, right? Cross.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I usually get called Rick, but
okay.
usually
What
called sexy, right?
what's your character Canadian Shield about?
pardon?
What's your character Canadian Shield about?
He is a Native American from like 200 years ago.
Cool.
He's been transported in time by God to our present day. And he's been given a suit from the future, which has been transported in time through God. Told to put it on, and ends up battling, bad guys and all that.
Cool.
It's a Christian comic book,
That's cool.
and he's one of several characters I've got lined up, hopefully to come out right after another.
Cool. Do you have all these like characters like copyrighted so like no one can like steal them?
Technically, yes, because here in Canada, apparently upon creation,
Mm-hmm.
it's automatically copyrighted.
That's cool.
Now I do have the Canadian Shield #1, or the Canadian Shield
So
himself.
what
actually,
what happens now is Cross needs to take a look at who's in the chat. Humphrey Bear, you need to announce who's in your chat, dude. You got a VIP in your chat.
Yeah.
Humphrey.
We have Cross Comics, Good Dog Press, and Nighthawk Warrior. And Humphrey Bear.
No. Welcome, Gary Shipman, to Humphrey Bear's inaugural live stream. That is awesome. That we have Gary Shipman in the house. That is so sweet.
Welcome, Gary.
That is so cool, Gary.
Hey.
You should try to give Gary the link to get in here if you've got him on
really
Facebook
cool.
as a friend. If he's willing to come in, of course.
No, I'll send Gary the link. If Humphrey, do you have a what you call it, Twitter? You don't have Twitter, right?
I just Facebook.
Oh, did you Facebook him?
Yeah, but does Gary want to come in?
Well, you always do. You just send it to him. It's like, hey, no hassle. You want to come in? Come in. If not, not. No.
It's like we have a few people in the chat. Hail Raven said you should draw Raven and join the cult of Raven.
Oh God.
But
Hail Raven was in my live stream earlier. So was Santa Raven, and they're both in this chat. In the live stream.
Just sent Gary Shipman your thing, Humphrey.
Okay.
He said in the chat maybe in a bit.
So he got it now. So whenever he wants to, he can come in if he wants to or not. It's cool.
Thanks.
Cool.
Awesome.
But as I was saying about copyright, but I do have the Canadian Shield published, or the copyright here. Got it all framed for one day when I have somewhere to put it up.
Nice.
The only bad thing about copyrights, it really doesn't. Yeah, it's good to get copyright. It's good to have it, but you know what?
Better for a trademark.
When you deal with the internet, people steal it. They do all kinds of stuff with it, especially foreign countries. So it's so hard to go after them when they take stuff. It's crazy, but it's good. Yeah, do copyright everything. Like all my stuff, I copyright before I even talk about it on air. But you're still gonna have some bad people out there that just don't care about copyright laws.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, they're gonna do stuff, the whole fan art, other type of stuff.
Well, fan art is cool, but it's the people that's actually using it and producing products with your character on and making a lot of money. That's when it's not cool.
Yeah, they do it to Disney all the time.
Yeah, I mean, fan art is like.
I actually have a friend who. His name is Carlos, and he made his own universe called Wicked Comics. And he's an independent comic book creator and artist. And he this other artist that was supposed to be working with him decided he thought it was okay to steal a creation of Carlos's when he was trying to make it, and say that Carlos stole his idea when it wasn't. So luckily he had copyright to back up what he said. So, and well, my friend Carlos did. So he won the battle in court.
Cool. Yeah, it works wherever you live, but if you're dealing with a foreign country, there's no way you're gonna try to battle a foreign country thing. Just cost prohibitive.
He said in a couple of years, the copyright on Felix the Cat is going to run out. So all of the old cartoons, I guess from the 20s and 30s, I guess are going to be public domain.
Yeah.
I heard that in by the year 2022, the original Batman copyright, like for the original like 1940s Batman when he like first appeared, that'll be up for grab in public domain. So
Actually, it was 1939 when he
Thir-
first appeared.
yeah,
So
yeah,
technically, that might be this year sometime. I think it's
maybe.
80 years.
Yeah, him and Superman have been around since early.
Sup-
They've been around
Superman
since
was
like
Superman was 38.
yeah. Batman was in
Um,
like 39.
What about the Wizard of Oz? Is that public domain?
Well, the
I don't.
Wizard of Oz is public domain. It's just the movie one is not. So you got to watch out what version you're talking about. But the Wizard of
Yeah,
Oz, the stories and stuff, yeah, that's all public domain already.
yeah,
there.
like the book. They're probably
Yeah.
the original book.
Right, right. But you can't copy the MGM style or whatever's, you know.
Yeah, I guess there's a cartoon that came out. I don't know who did it though, but there's like a cartoon of Wizard of Oz that's out. Um, so I was watching it. I didn't like the way they did the animation, but the characters seemed okay the way they did
So
them.
anyone can make a book or a movie or a cartoon of the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah,
Mhm.
obviously it couldn't look like
Yeah, you
like
just can't make it look like
It can't look like the movie though, probably from like the 20s or
exactly
30s.
the 1939.
Yeah.
Damn, what's going on Twitter? Oh
there's a
my,
Twitter war.
yeah. Oh my
What?
God. Hey, thank you, Santa Raven, for retweeting my tweet about this live stream. Cool. See, it works.
What's going on Twitter right now?
No, I just tweeted out to come on over and join us on Humphrey's channel.
Cool.
Give him some love.
Yep.
And Santa Raven's kind of upset because Humphrey is not reading the chat. You see,
Hmm.
KG showed up because I told him, hey, come on over, KG. KG showed up. The mighty wrench, KG.
Cool. Well, if Humphrey doesn't want to read the chat, I guess I could try to read the chat. Or if
Okay, go
20
for it.
All right. So let's see. Okay, so back from I'll read from where Gary left off at, where he
Yep.
said that he'll be he said that he'd join in later in a bit. All right, let's see. Wow, there's a lot of things. All right. Good Dog Press. I'm not gonna read yours. I don't think. I mean, yours is in the chat, but you're also here though.
Yeah.
All right. There's a person in here named Moby Dick the Dolphin. Says invite Good Dog Press and draw Skunk Girl as a Sith. Let's see. Santa Raven says hi. Joshua Hughes says hi, hail Raven. He also says hello Manny. He says he notices that he's wrench now. Let's see who else was talking in here. Someone named JP-4 says hi Humphrey Bear.
JP4.
Oh, JP4, cool.
JP, awesome.
Santa Raven says hi JP. Moby Dick the Dolphin says Venom had one. None of the MCU movies have the F word in them, but I guess he says the Venom movie had one. I didn't know. I didn't watch the movie. Raven, let's see. Gary Shipman said maybe in a bit. I already went. Okay. Let's see. KG says hello all. KG says also, well, hello Santa Raven. Someone named Vielned says hail Raven.
Velned. What's up, Velned? Awesome.
I guess they said draw Raven as Princess Leia. Velned said in the chat.
I might. I don't know how long I can stay on here because eventually, Pope Fire's got her thing tonight. Gonna have to.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, in about 8 minutes,
Yep.
I've got to.
Yeah, and then Mr. Big Show over here, Mr. Cross Comics, who's been ducking me. He
I
hasn't
ain't been
on
ducking
my-
nobody.
Yeah, he hasn't been on my show for how many weeks now? He just
Well,
doesn't.
before you had Christmas, how long has it been since you were on my show?
The other day.
I said before.
And then 2 days
Before
before
Christmas.
that, and then the
I
other.
said.
Another day before that. Another day before that.
I said before Christmas.
Well, somebody wanted to become a competitor at 10 o'clock at night.
No, you became my competitor since I was there
Wasn't much of a
first.
competition, was there, Rick? I'm being mean. I'm so sorry, Rick. Oh,
I don't care.
oh man.
Who is Rick Law?
Well, what helped you really was the Pusa thing.
Oh, you know what? Don't even try that, Mister. Trying to be on Poos the other night, trying to sweet talk everybody, and people shutting you down. So hilarious. People telling you, calm down. Cross Comics, it's done already.
Yeah, well, I was behind a bit.
Oh, dude, you're hilarious. No, the thing is to get people to actually come to your show after you go there and meet and greet them and say hello to them. That's the thing.
Well, you're on right after them, so
Well,
we're in the middle of them.
hey, Pusa Studios comes to my chat. He came 3 times already into my chat. It's so freaking awesome. You know,
Cool.
he actually even did a raid on my chat. Humphrey, were you there when the raid was happening on my chat?
I think so.
Hey, Humphrey Bear is always over there at Pusa with me also, man. Humphrey Bear, ERTs, JP, we all go over there and just hang a little bit, just saying hello to everybody. Yeah, but Pusa Studio came over the other night. He was in the chat for like
I
about...
went on to Pusa Studio like a couple times, but I've missed a couple because I've been busy.
Oh, yeah.
So.
I mean, and it's not something that you go on every single day and expect to pick up anybody. Because you got to go and look at what you're trying to pick up too. It's like, you don't want to pick up everything. It's like, oh, they have nothing in common with me. Why would I even try to pick them up? They're gonna just swap subs, and then afterward they're gonna delete you anyways. So no sense even trying.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
had that happen. A bunch of them subbed to me and then unsubbed to me.
Yep. That's how it works. That's why you got to go meet and greet them and see if that's stuff that you actually have in common with them. So.
Yeah. I went on a few. I went over all the ones I could find that subbed to me and checked out their channels, and the ones that I thought I'd be interested in, I subbed back to. And Vane is asking who Humphrey Bear is. He says he doesn't think he's ever heard of you.
Ooh, see, I brought him over to see Humphrey Bear. Humphrey Bear is a cool dude. Humphrey Bear is all over. And Humphrey Bear is a mod on Gary Shipman's show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, Humphrey Bear is really quiet tonight because this is his first time he's doing this.
So thanks for helping out, guys.
Yeah, we came over and helped them out because the first time I had my show, I had everybody come help me out. It was like it was awesome to have people come over and help, especially the first show. You're nervous, you don't know what's going on that much. It's like, I've never done this before. I don't know how to white box people. I don't know how to do that.
Vane says he came here via my link.
Oh, you're not supposed to say that, Vane. Don't give him a big head. These Canadians, you know how they take over everything.
Before you guys leave, if you want, you can talk about what you're working on or whatever.
Oh, sure. Thank you so much. Right now, we're here to support you. We're not supposed to be promoting ourselves. We promote Humphrey Bear.
We only promote Humphrey Bear.
Humphrey Bear. Only Humphrey Bear tonight. That's why I'm
Yeah.
drawing Humphrey Bear as a mean bear.
I'm
This-
gonna draw the bear now.
This is Hulk Humphrey Bear.
Hulk Bear?
This is a
Hulk.
Hulk Bear, man. Oh,
That's-
one hand's too small. You see what you can do, Rick? When you got some digital force behind you? Look at that. Boom.
Yeah.
Big hand. There we go. There's a hand.
Here's my bear. I gotta fix his ears.
Take a
though.
while to learn perspective.
Who's that at?
To you.
I'm still learning perspective. You learn perspective every single day, trying to get it down. Sometimes you just do something so goofy and like, oh, I gotta go redraw that now.
Looks like Blacklist Universe is live. So,
Yeah.
that's funny.
You gotta
I just got... Sorry.
just don't worry about who's on. Just make
Yeah.
the best show that you can, and
Yep.
what you need to do is don't even worry about time slots. Sometimes,
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to be on a certain time slot to be talking to people
Yeah.
in real time. But if you do a good enough show, people are going to watch the replays. So
Yep.
that's the main thing, is to get people to come back and watch
Yeah.
the replays.
Oh, it's funny. I was looking at trying to figure out how to get mods onto my channel today, and I found a section where it said that apparently I have mostly female based followers or subscribers
That's
slash
cool.
maybe even viewers. I don't know. It's like I was trying to see exactly what type of things I could do more. So I was like, that's interesting. And one time I was checking my YouTube channel, and it said I had on an app called Creator Studio or Studio 3D Clip, something like that. It was saying that I had had a lot of German viewers. So
That's interesting.
I'm just like, I didn't expect that. And then there were some Western based viewers and followers.
Vane says he has to watch us at the same time. Good dog. Well, that's not the case now because I do my live stream strictly at noon, Monday through
I
Friday.
got them at the knees.
Well, I put up a whole bunch of small videos now.
He
Hey,
puts
Humphrey
up-
Bear,
he
this
puts
is
up videos that only my wife watches.
hi.
Pardon?
You put up videos that only my wife watches. It's hilarious.
Hey,
Every time Skunk goes and watches your video, she's like the first one to watch your video.
oh, that's cool. But
There you go.
it is 22:10. I have to go do some stuff, get my stream set up, and put out some links for people to come in.
See you, Big Shot.
Thanks for helping.
No problem, Humphrey. You have a good day and a good rest of stream.
Hey, Rick, before you go, tell them what's going on, where you're going to be, where they can find you. I bet
I'm
Humphrey
gonna
wants
be-
you to do that.
I'm going to be over on my channel. I'm going to be interviewing a comic book creator. His name's Bill. His comic company is Grok Comics, and he has a comic book being crowdfunded on Kickstarter. I know him through Facebook, and it's called Tribulation Force. It combines superheroes and the tribulation, if you know what that means. But we will get into more of what it means on my channel. We're talking to him in 20 minutes from now.
Okay, cool.
So we will.
Here's my interpretation of Humphrey Bear. He's an interesting looking bear. The room. So I'm adding some details.
Oh, from Disney, I like Humphrey Bear and the bear from the Country Bear Jamborees, not the movie, but from the ride.
Oh, that's cool. So, this scene as this is your first stream of this year. How do you think it's going so far, Humphrey? I think it's coming out really good.
It's going good.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do at the beginning, but good thing cross country. Cross comics helped me out.
Slow down, Humphrey, man. You're among friends here. We help you out. You know,
Yep.
don't worry about it. You're gonna get the hang of this. Go look at the first times I was on stream. I was horrible. You know, I'm still horrible, but at least I'm a little bit more confident now.
Yep.
You get the hang of it. It's not that bad. Like, it's funny because I listened to my intro, which my intro is pretty much it's the same every time. And I listened to the first time I tried it, and it didn't come out smooth. Now, I mean, I listened to the last few ones, like, oh, that's pretty smooth. It's coming out what I wanted it to be 3 months ago. So it just takes a while. You'll get it. Be upbeat. That's one thing. When you're on live, be upbeat. Whatever you're gonna draw, whatever you're gonna talk about, have confidence in it, and people will have confidence in you. If you're not upbeat, if you're not confident in what you're talking about, they're not gonna stick around. You know, don't do a lot of yeah. They're not gonna stick around. But if you're confident in what you're gonna talk about, they're gonna love coming back here. The bad part is he said, let's draw Star Wars, and none of us is drawing Star Wars. We should have just said, maybe you should change your title afterward the show and just say the Humphrey Bear's premiere show.
Yeah.
You know?
Say Hail Raven.
Don't hail Raven. Don't get tricked into that.
Don't get tricked into that. Like I was getting tricked into almost on my stream earlier. They're all like, hey, you gotta do this for Pope Fire or do something crazy for
Did they give you the 3 steps that you need to do?
Oh. Yeah, they were like, do this, draw the Pope hat. And I'm like, I'm drawing Teen Titans, but I don't want to. So I ended up just drawing the Pope hat just to make them happy, and plus I just was like, whatever. So, but that was about it. I didn't like give in to their other things or whatever they're saying. So it was weird though. I got like a lot of people from like apparently all the like some of the popes, different popes were on my channel when I was live earlier because I was drawing Teen Titans. So I thought that was kind of interesting because they weren't on my channel before, like on my streams. So I find that interesting. Oh, Vinald said, did you draw Raven? I don't know who she's exactly talking about. Joshua Hughes says, don't sigh all the time like Manny.
Well, I rather sigh than swear. So
yeah,
that's a good thing that I sigh.
True. Humphrey Bear put in the chat 3 hats. Are those supposed to be like Pope hats, Humphrey Bear, or just top hats?
Top hats.
Cool. Joshua Hughes is asking, he did draw Raven. I don't know who he's talking about though.
Oh, if he's talking about me, I drew Raven a lot of times. Because I had Pope Fire on my channel last week, Friday.
Yeah.
And he said, draw Starfire. So I drew Starfire. And then not even, maybe 20 minutes later or whatever, as I'm drawing Starfire, she left.
Oh, wow.
She went to go play video games with boosters. So right after she left, not even 2 minutes later, I changed Starfire into Raven. Then she came back all upset, like, what are you doing to my beautiful picture? I'm like, I made it better. You know, hailed Raven that night.
Yep.
I mean, you see me over at Gary.
She start Pokefire was like watching Gary and I yesterday, the Teen Titans, like he was doing Nightwing and Nightstar. And then as soon as he started working on Nightstar again, she like left or something. I was like, what? I was like, why did she leave? And then whatnot, and I'm like, wow. She like went off to go do something else, I guess, and then she came back as soon
Yeah,
as
she goes and plays video games with Booster. That's what she does.
oh wow.
Oh, she and Booster go play video games all every night.
I felt bad for Gary because Gary's like, oh, she left the chat. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, man.
Tell him don't draw Titans. Draw something else.
Yeah.
You know, next time you see Gary, tell him, why don't you draw Skunk Girl? Or
Yeah, I will.
you know, I've told,
Let's see how many views he'll get on his next live stream when he draws Skunk Girl. I'm actually kind of curious.
oh, I know Risey will be there.
Oh, yep.
Risey and Willie Reed will be there. Like, oh, Gary's drawing Skunk Girl. Let's go check it out. I bet he'll draw a beautiful Skunk Girl.
He probably would.
Yeah, he would. He's great at that. And she
Yeah.
has more clothes than Starfire, so it's not like a bad picture to draw.
Yeah.
You know, Starfire has less clothes on than Skunk Girl.
Yeah. Especially in like the new 52.
Well, even her original costume was very.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
When I came up with the idea for my character, I wanted to make it a costume that anybody can draw and anybody can be proud of drawing. It wouldn't be like, oh my God, I'm drawing something too risky. I mean, it's a little cheesy, but it's nothing. I mean, there's other characters with way less clothing than. I mean,
Yeah.
you go to the beach and you see way less clothing than what I gave my Skunk Girl. You know, I did
Yeah.
it very family friendly,
Yep.
so anybody can draw it.
Nighthawk, they're asking for the link to your channel.
Oh, everyone is in the chat.
Yeah. So
Okay, let me see here.
I need Humphrey Bear to read what Santa Raven just said. I don't want to read that. I need it to come from somebody else.
What did she say? Let me see.
Santa Raven says Skunk Girl is way better than Starfire.
Oh man.
You know, Santa Raven, if Pokefire saw you say that, she would get really mad. But
Oh, she gets mad all the time. It don't matter.
yeah, it's funny. Yes, I have a YouTube channel, Vane. I think if I'm saying your name right, I'm sorry. I don't quite know how to say your name.
I always say Vale Ned.
Valned.
Yeah.
All right.
And I could be pronouncing it wrong too, but I'm just breaking it up. It's Vale and Ned.
Yep. All right. Let me get the link. Here. All right. It is. Here we go. Got it.
What I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to bounce soon and go clean up my mess on my table before my wife comes home. I was doing some arts and crafts on the table, and I left all the arts and crafts all over the table. So when she comes home, she's gonna be like, yelling at me like, you couldn't clean up after yourself. Yeah, but honey, I fixed the garbage disposal. Isn't that important too?
Nice. Let's see. Okay. You see. There. So I put my link in the chat. I hope I did that right. If I didn't, I will. I'll have to redo it. It's not like turning blue, is it in chat? Humphrey Bear, do you have my link? Because I have the link, but it's a lot for me to type when I try to type it.
Cut and paste.
Oh. Not blue here, KG says. All
Yeah,
right.
it's not blue there. Yeah, you gotta go cut and paste. Go open up another window.
Okay, Humphrey put it up in the chat. Thanks, Humphrey.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. What is the chat having in the let's see. What are people talking about in the chat? Let's see. That's how at Cross Comics says it, at Good Dog Press says it properly, but I left everyone say what they want. That's what Ved Nail said.
Veil Ned.
Yeah, Veil Ned. All right. Everybody in the chat, if you want to check out my channel, Humphrey put the channel link in the description below. So, and be sure to subscribe to Humphrey Bear's channel if you haven't. He's an amazing artist, and he will he has great content that will be available. I hope. Maybe we can help him make some of that.
Mm-hmm.
And Good Dog Press too. Like, if you guys want to subscribe to his channel, I highly suggest it because he's a really good artist as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Ved Nail said, "LOL, I saw I was already subscribed." Okay.
Hopefully, I can get Humphrey onto my show one day.
Yeah, cool. Looks like Humphrey put up another link to another channel. I don't know if that was. Oh, he put up your channel link. Good Dog Press.
Thank you, Humphrey. Didn't have to
Welcome.
do that. But this is Humphrey Bear's new icon.
I like his new icon. I like that. That looks cool. So it's like a mix between what characters are those for the bears that you're using?
That's what I found for Humphrey Bear when I went on Google Images.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
There's another Humphrey Bear in Australia, I think.
That's
And then
cool.
there's a Disney one from the 50s.
So is this the Humphrey Bear that you're supposed to be, or am I totally off?
Yeah, I think that might be the one from Australia.
Okay.
I'm the one on the top.
So
That's
I'm kind of
cool.
taking from both. But
Yeah.
you're the one on the bottom, right?
No, the one I like in the 50s, he was like a forest bear.
Okay.
Donald Duck was in some of the cartoons.
Yeah, I've seen those Humphrey Bear cartoons. They're funny.
That's cool.
And so the magic of digital, you can go from that to this. Oop. Oops. There we go. Go from blue to black. Instant inking.
Nice.
I like drawing in the blue. It kind of helps me see it better.
Yeah.
So I was actually drawing with a pen the whole time. You know.
cool.
instead of drawing with a pencil.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I'm inking it at the same time, kind of saving some time.
Have you ever done that one marker challenge or like a one pen challenge where you have to draw something in like just one using one type of tool?
Uh,
I've never
traditional or digital?
traditional or digital. I
Mm.
mean, I guess it would be more traditional than digital.
Mm.
I've seen other artists do it on their channels. Like box office artist, he's done it before.
Yeah, I like the box office artist. He's pretty cool.
And then there's a friend. His friend is ZHC.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah. And then Jazzar. Actually, you know what was? It's funny. I've been watching like more of their videos. I was watching Jazzar's video that he uploaded like yesterday. I think it
Hmm.
was. It was really hilarious. So, and then I saw one where he was like coming up with like I don't know what he was doing. He had these like pillows and they were like gold, and then if he's like moved them a certain way, they turned silver. And he took them apart and he made like a cool looking art piece of artwork out of it, like a 3D piece of artwork. He's like, I could have gotten the mats, which I didn't realize at the time when I made the video, or something he was saying in his video, which I thought was funny. But he's like, I'll just do it like this. Take apart some pillows. I was like, that's interesting and funny at the same time. I thought it was funny. Did you guys see James the box office artist his newer videos that he was doing where he did Marvel versus DC?
Yeah,
He
I
did
No,
saw
it.
that one.
I haven't seen that one yet.
It's really cool. I guess he was doing a contest or something where everyone could list off like which like characters out of a list he uh had people vote on for like a week or so on YouTube or like on his other social media links check out. So people were like hitting, they're voting for certain characters. And he was like, all right, looks like I have to draw them all. And I was like, that's cool. So not all of the characters he drew because they got like taken out of the competition, I guess.
Mm.
I don't know. I thought it
I,
was cool
I
the way
think
he did.
that's. Did you see the one, the 100 characters in 24 hours or something?
I think so.
That was pretty nuts too.
I thought the most crazy one that he did that I've seen so far is the one where he did all the Star Wars
Hmm.
pieces. I was like, or the MCU Marvel movie pieces that he did
Hmm.
that were at a movie theater. I was like, how does he do it?
Uh,
I
with
mean,
his
I know
kind of
he's got
style.
time on his hand and whatnot, and he's talented, but like, I was just like, I was just trying to think, like, how long did it take him to do like each individual piece on each set of those pieces of paper? So
Well, he has a certain style too. So
yeah, he's
once you
got a
get style and you're confident in yourself, you'll be able
yeah,
to do that super fast. I mean, not super fast. I mean,
yeah,
within a day or two. It's not like it takes some weeks or something, like somebody who's
yeah,
not really competent and not
yeah,
very don't have their own style. So everything that he does, he has his own style. You know,
yeah,
and I mean it's very dynamic, but
yeah,
everything has that heavy line weight. He
yeah,
doesn't really do a you know light line weight on the top and heavy on the bottom. Everything pretty much is the same,
yeah,
which I try to vary my line weights all the time,
yeah,
to give it a little bit more life to it.
yep,
But that's his style, you
yeah,
know, and he's comfortable with it, and he's successful with it.
yep. So What color are you gonna make the hat?
I think it was a yellow hat, right? I think it was a yellow hat with the red trim, and his bow tie was a yellow too. So that's what I'm gonna stay
Cool.
with that. And I missed some of the brown hair, so I got to go back and do that.
Cool.
And I'm just gonna give him. I'm just gonna do this fast. I'm not gonna do any gradations. It's just gonna be flats.
Okay.
And sometimes flats look cool too.
Yeah. It'd be cool to have Ethan on here.
Just be cool with your guys' selves.
Yeah, true.
Mm. Humphrey, you got to talk too. You can't just let us take your screen, your show over.
Yeah.
You watch Elliot Fernandez channel?
I can't say that I have.
I like his style.
He has a
Cool.
very pinup style. You know, whenever he goes on Drawn and Quarter, he does the same kind of style, which is awesome for him. You know, everybody's got their own style.
Yep.
Like my style, I would say I'm a cross between Jack Kirby, George Perez, John Byrne. You know, they're all influenced me, so you can see that a little bit of that. I mean, this is obviously a Jack uh, Kirby pose that I'm doing right now.
Yep.
And not his style of anatomy, but it's his kind of pose. So you take from all kinds of people,
Yep.
make it your own.
So, what movies do you guys plan on like seeing this year? There's that new Avengers Endgame, Captain Marvel,
I
even
want
like
to I want to see the original Captain Marvel. That seems
hmm,
pretty fun.
there's also the Shazam.
Yeah, the Shazam. That's why I'm saying original Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
I don't call him Shazam. I call him Captain Marvel, the real deal.
Yeah.
Which anybody can do a Captain Marvel comic book. You just have to say it's from the 1940s.
Yep.
But you can't put Captain Marvel on your front cover. You can't put any of that. You're going to have to name it something else. You're not going to be able to name it Shazam
Yeah.
because DC owns
Yeah.
that. But you can actually use the character.
That's interesting.
But you have to refer back to being the 1940 Captain Marvel,
Yeah.
which is in public domain. All the rest of the Captain Marvels from DC is not in public domain, so you can't use that. You know,
Hmm.
so it's tricky. That's why
Yeah.
nobody's actually done it yet because it's kind of really tricky. You gotta thread the needle when you're gonna do something like that.
Yep. So, Humphrey, are you gonna like be our hostess? Because you're the main person of this stream. This is your channel, man. We're just here to help you out.
Yeah, and still learning what to do.
You kind of sound like Gary, you know that?
Yeah, you kind of do.
I think I'm more shy than Gary is.
Oh, you'll get the hang of it. You know what you need to
Yeah.
do, Humphrey? You need to come on my show. That way, it's no pressure on you. You
Mhm.
all you need to do is just come on the show and just draw. And you're not the guy behind the scenes doing all the white boxing and making sure the chat is going good. You need to go on, my show. You need to go on a Rick show, which is another very user friendly show. And hone your craft there. And then you jump back on your show. I mean, still do your show, but go on other people's show too and learn how to do banter and,
Maybe
and stuff.
maybe you can go on Gary's show too.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
if
the
Gary usually just by himself, he doesn't usually bring anybody else on. He'll have
yeah.
his wife, he'll have Rick on there, but that's about it. Yeah.
Well, the one night recently he had Chester on there
Oh,
because
cool.
Chester popped up. Pokefire was there and like two other people. I forget who, but
Well, Pope Fire's on there every single night.
Yeah, true. But Chester wasn't isn't normally on there
Right,
because he's
right, right.
his own thing. Rick was there. Cross Comics I think was there once, a couple different times.
Yeah,
Then
I've never been on a Gary's show.
mm,
Gary's been on my show, I think, at least once. I
yeah,
know for sure once.
yeah,
And we were very respectful to Gary. He's come in the chat a few times, but he
yeah.
was actually on my panel once, which was awesome. I loved it.
Cool.
Yeah, Chester's because I send Gary the link all the time, but
Yeah,
he that one time Chester actually gave him the link and he jumped on,
nice.
and he was very quiet, very shy. Okay, so I am giving a little bit of color. I mean, a little bit of shading to this, not too much. Not gonna go too wild, just a little bit of shading. Then I'll tweak this out like this was done on Humphrey Bear's first show.
I'm giving Humphrey Bear's my rendition of Humphrey Bear, which is a actual like he's like a really cool looking bear. I'm giving him some like muscle tone, so he's gonna be like ripped.
Yeah,
Maybe he'll have like a shirt or something.
my Humphrey Bear is a mean Humphrey Bear, but you're not mean.
Mine looks like a ninja with his face. He looks like he's happy or something. So
I'm still learning how to draw with digital because I can draw better on paper first and then do it digital.
You know what you
cool.
should do? Draw on paper, and you got a scanner.
Yeah.
Scan it in, and then try to do some inking and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then do some inking, do some coloring. You know, of your stuff in digital. I think you're gonna like digital coloring and digital inks much bit. It's much easier than traditional. Because if you screw it up, so much easier. I mean, you saw how I resized the hands on this bear. I mean, I switched the leg. The leg wasn't in the right position that I would like. So it's gonna be so much easier to manipulate.
Yeah, I practiced doing some flatting on some comic book characters and Disney characters.
Cool. Yeah, I'm keeping this one to a minimum on the shading, which actually works better too. I've noticed. I've been trying to figure out how I'm gonna color because I have to go color my books that are coming out soon. So I don't want to do my pinup style. I actually want to do more of a comic book style. So less colors.
My Humphrey Bear that I'm doing right now, he's gonna have like some pants. I might as well give him some pants.
I'll go show this off on Pope Fire tonight, Humphrey Bear. Which I don't know what time she's gonna go, so I need to go downstairs and go clean up my house before my wife comes home. There you go, Humphrey Bear. There's your
nice drawing.
There's a. I'll send this to you.
Thanks.
I'll send this to you on the Facebook side, and then you can do with it what you want.
Cool.
You know,
Thank you.
make it part of your live stream in the beginning or whatever. You can do whatever you want with it.
Well,
Humphrey Bear, the angry Humphrey Bear. It actually looks like Winnie the Pooh to me now, with the red and the
yeah.
got that Winnie the Pooh color scheme.
Yep.
It's hilarious. All right, Humphrey. Thank you for having me on your show, but I gotta dig out. Like I said, I gotta go clean up my house before Skunk Girl gets home.
Thanks for helping.
And no problem, dude. I'll just,
Dog press.
you know, I'll still be in your chat. It's just I just gotta jump off here and start doing some work, housework. Nice meeting you, Night Hawk.
Nice meeting you too.
Yep. I got to get you on my show too. Seriously, I'm not joking. I
Yeah,
get all kinds of. I mean, I get people. All kinds
yeah.
of people come on my show. I don't know if you ever watched it before.
Haven't gotten a chance to because I'm focused mostly on not missing Gary or other people's streams.
Well, I'm on late too. If you're on the East Coast, yeah, I'm on too late for you.
That too. That's true.
Yeah, I'm. I mean that's the whole. That's the only bad part is I come on too late, but you can always
Yeah,
look at the after show.
yeah. I've checked some of your stuff out. I like your art.
Yeah, thank you. All right,
Yep.
Humphrey Bear. I mean, hopefully you get a lot more viewers tonight. You know, and this just chat up a storm, Humphrey.
Yep.
Have some fun with Nighthawk over here. You do know that Nighthawk was a bad guy, right?
Yeah. My name, I got inspiration from Mar I was originally gonna name a character of my own Nighthawk, but then I changed it to a different name because I realized that there was like three characters named Nighthawk from Marvel
Yeah.
Comics.
Well, he
So
was a bad guy. Then they made him a good guy, and I don't know. I don't know if he's a bad guy or a good guy now.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Catch you guys later. Good luck,
Catch you
Humphrey.
later.
Thanks.
This is
Bye.
awesome. Keep it up. You're gonna have to come on here more often, and you'll get better at it every single day. Keep it up, dude.
Yeah, I want to do more video editing too.
That's awesome. Look forward to it. See you guys later.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye. Hey
I wonder,
Humphrey.
I wonder if Gary's on yet.
I don't know. We should check. Let's see if he's on. If he's on either, is he gonna be coming on? Oh, KG says nice webhead. Thanks, KG. He or she is referring to my Spider-Man I did. So I did Spider-Man, I did Batman, I did Boba Fett, BB-8, and you, Humphrey Bear. Yeah, he is. Vinald said he is a very thoughtful speaker as well. Let's see. Is Gary Shipman live? It doesn't appear that he's live yet
Uh,
on his channel yet. So he might be coming on, hope maybe onto your live stream right now, maybe, or
how
he'll
much
be
longer can
starting.
you be on?
Huh?
How much longer can you be on here?
Oh, I'm still today's Saturday, so it's. I mean, my phone battery might die soon. I'm at 21%, but I could, you know, if you want, we can we could do another stream, like maybe whenever you feel like you want to do another stream.
Yeah. You want to keep
So,
going until 7:30 my time, or
um, I don't know how much longer my phone can go last because it's at 20% now.
okay? Whenever you want to go, just tell me.
Oh, okay. Well, so Humphrey, did you ever talk to our friend about Gary's artwork about his what he might be able to do with the characters?
Not yet. I don't even know if she saw my drawings yet.
I don't know. I'd have to check the group chat. I think I don't know. Well, it was nice for having me on here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Um, we'll have to do this again because this was awesome.
Yeah.
I'll see you, I guess, on Gary Shipman's live stream tonight when he comes on, or on one of the other live streams. So, uh, you know,
Thanks for helping out.
yep, no problem. have a good rest of the afternoon or night or morning, whatever time of day it is for you. We'll I guess we'll see each other on the other streams.
Mm.
So thanks
Okay.
for having me on, Humphrey.
Thanks everyone for showing up.
Yep. All right, I'm going. Bye.
Bye.
Peace out.